Hello and welcome to American Truck Simulator. It's pretty much, I don't know if this would be considered blizzard-like temperatures, but I have my rain probability up all the way, so it's going to be snowing. So we're going to try to do a heavy haul. I'm going to be hauling a log loader. I have one ready to go, and I'm going to be using this nice Kenworth T800 to do it. The Kenworth T800 is definitely one of my more favorite trucks, so I got to get my mirror up so I can actually see what's going on.
Turn left.
My GPS up as well. But this snow mod, when it starts to snow and rain, it makes the roads very, very slippery. So it's going to be a bit more of a challenge, especially because it's so much heavier of a haul we're doing. So I'm going to try my best not to crash and destroy everything in my path. That's kind of the whole challenge of today. So if you don't know, two of my favorite heavy haul trucks are the Kenworth C500 and the Kenworth T800. Those are two of my favorite heavy haul trucks. And I find that those two are the trucks that are the hardest to find. So it's very rare that I see
It's all over now.
a C500, and I see T800s around, but it's also seems to be very hard to find them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to load up, so I might just skip the loading process. Yeah, no, I'm just going to skip it.
Pedal to the metal, man.
These, in my opinion, are the hardest spots to load. I hate them because there's such a tight area to do it.
I'll find a new route.
And it has been a little while since I've played this game, so I feel like I'm probably going to hit something at some point. Just gonna have to try to take it easy. And I really hope that the rain doesn't, or the snow doesn't stop.
Ready to turn left.
Because like I said, I have my rain probability all the way up so that it should stay snowing for the whole time. Oh man, this is heavy. So this T800, it's on the Steam Workshop, but it isn't updated. This is like this one I actually found on a website, but I believe it is on the Steam Workshop, but it was last updated in 2020, so that one's a little outdated. I'm gonna go into low here because I don't know if this is gonna be too much for first gear. Not used to being in low gear. I don't ever go into that one. But I'm also using the JC Amateur Engine Pack.
Keep right.
So I have
Turn right.
higher powered engines. I currently have 1,088 horsepower
Turn right.
Cummins C14, I think it is. Definitely puts down a lot of pulling power, I'll tell you that much. Makes things a lot better for heavy hauling. I just wish the base game had better engines right off the bat. I mean, they're good for heavy hauling, but I wish they had a little bit higher powered ones. That's my only issue. So that's why we like to use this engine pack that we found. Comes with like probably 20 different engines, something like that. And my visibility in my left mirror, I can't see anything. And I see these tire tracks and I want to follow them, but that's not where I need to go. Alright, I'm not going to go too fast because visibility isn't super great. I will pull in for the inspection. I do things differently when I drive alone versus when I drive with somebody. When I'm driving with friends, we like to break pretty much every single law you can possibly come across. So I don't really need my signal light on anymore. I can turn my jake brake off. Oh, I gotta inspect before I can go. 158,000 pounds. So you're telling me that my truck is about 52,000 pounds. Alright. Gotta go into this one. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that I have ordered a shifter, or like a semi-shifter, so that I can use that. And it's getting very close to coming. I ordered it in April of 2021. It is now almost March of 2022, so it's been almost a year since I ordered it. But there's like about 100 orders in between. So it's getting pretty close now. Pretty excited. Won't have to press buttons on my steering wheel to shift into different gears now. Took me a while to find this job. A lot of jobs were very far, and I didn't want to take a really far job because, you know, one that makes the videos really long, and I don't really want to do super long trucking videos. But with the snow as well, I don't want to drive as fast because visibility is a lot less. And it's very dangerous to be going really fast in these kind of conditions, especially because, like I said, it makes it more slippery. So on a turn, you're more likely to spin out. And that's not really what you want. Definitely do not want to be just going straight on a turn or spinning out. I can barely see this car in front of me because of the snow coming off the tires. Well, I probably shouldn't switch lanes. Gotta slow down. There's a guy on my left. And why is this guy slowing down so much? You know how long it takes me to get into that speed? Okay, now I'm going real slow. And just for reference, this is my setup. I think there are my beacon lights on too. That'd probably make more sense as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the pass. I don't think I'm cutting anybody off. Oops. Alright, I probably won't go too much faster than 100. Keep it semi-realistic. What's the speed limit? 121. Oh, geez. I'm going way under the speed limit, but like I said, 120 seems a bit fast, especially for road conditions and all that. So today is Saturday, and I was gonna do this truck with a stream and do like a blizzard stream, but things didn't really work out the way that we had planned. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do a video with this truck instead, because why not? Lets me drive my own pace, because if I stream with other people, then, well, if you've seen the streams, you know, there's a lot of fast driving throughout those. Things can get pretty hectic pretty fast, especially if it's snowing and very slippery like this. And we're traveling at like 150 kilometers an hour, or 170. It's definitely a good recipe for disaster. Especially with a guy named Barry Bashford. One thing I'd also like to try is I just recently got a third monitor. So I want to try getting ATS set up on the 3 monitors, see how that is. I think that'd be pretty interesting to play it like that. See how that is. I don't know if I would stream or record like that. I mean, it wouldn't really look any different to anybody else, but to me, I'd see it on 3 monitors. I don't have any head tracking or anything, so like I said, it really wouldn't make much of a difference for a recording or a stream. I mean, this game isn't super taxing, so I mean, running it on 3 monitors probably wouldn't be too hard. And I'm running maxed out settings on 2K, and it's using 40% usage right now. Well, 39 max, down to 36 to 39. Oops. So it's really not too hard of a game to run, so I feel like on 3 monitors I'd be alright. Oh. Better switch lanes, gotta give them the space that they need. I don't think you have to do that in the US, but here in Canada, that's what we're supposed to do. If you have another lane, you're supposed to go in the other lane. If someone's pulled over onto the right side. I actually don't know if that's a law or if that's just like a courtesy thing. Maybe a little bit of both, I don't know. Can't see you getting pulled over for that, but it's definitely something that's nice to do for other people, so that you don't accidentally hit them or if someone jumps out from their vehicle. I know overly this truck doesn't look super special, but there's a Kenworth dealer where I live, and they have a truck, and I tried to model it after that. You know, I tried to get the right color and, you know, the same like bumper and all that. So I think I did pretty well. I think the rims are different, but I don't like the rims that were on it. I think they're in this game they're called like the progress rims or something like that. I don't really like those. They have like the long oval hole kind of deal to it. Not a big fan of those. So I decided to go with the standard rims. And I also went the wide rims instead of just the regular ones because, I don't know, the wide ones, they just look so much nicer than using the standard ones. They give it a beefier, more aggressive look. Which is definitely something I enjoy better. Alright, I'm going to let off the gas a little bit here because I think I'm going downhill because I am gaining speed very quickly. And get out of the way. Well, I'm just glad there's not a lot of very sharp bends. Because there have been times where, like, some of the roads, you know, the speed limit might be like 100 or something, but then you gotta go like 60 when it's snowing because of how slippery they are. There have been times where I've been playing this game while it's been snowing, and you just have to take it so slow because you will slide off the road. And at night, this is so much worse, because at night you can't see anything. Your visibility drops so much more at nighttime when it's snowing. You are very likely to rear-end somebody. I think I've got the space to pull in here. Not going to go into the right lane because it's probably going to end anyway. This game doesn't really have persistent triple lanes most of the time. We're actually really close to our destination. We're only 69 kilometers out. Look at that. I think this truck, if you don't have any of like engine mods like we have, like I said, we have the JC Amateur Engine Pack or something like that on the Steam Workshop. But if you don't have any modded engines, I believe it's just the same as the stock engines. There's really nothing special or anything, so.
Exit right.
Yeah, I'm going to the right spot. Man, I might have slowed down a little too much. Didn't realize it was going to be going up. If I'd known that, I probably would have came in at a little faster speed. Right. One thing that sucks about the snow is that it covers up the windows a lot. So it's really hard to see in that left mirror for me. I really don't want to be bashing into somebody. Just gotta turn my head, stick it out the window. Because I don't like running the on-screen mirror. Or the HUD mirror, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call those. I prefer not to run those. I like to run the right one because I don't like having to turn my camera every time to look in that mirror. It just makes it a lot more simple. But like I said, if I could run it on 3 monitors, I'm gonna try that. Because then I'll be able to see my right mirror without actually having to have that one up. But maybe I still would, I don't know.
And then turn right.
I'm gonna turn my jake brake on. Slow down a little bit faster. Oh, it's a red light. Oh, it's a green light. Well, it's nice I didn't have to really take any... Oh, well. Okay. I was gonna say it's nice I didn't have to take any roads that were really narrow, but then I still took out a sign anyway. So, I guess... Shouldn't have just said... I just shouldn't have said anything at all. I should have just left it. Turn my jake brake off too. Don't really need it. Don't want to slow down every time I have to shift. When you're on the gas, having the jake brake on doesn't really matter, but as soon as you let off, it'll kick in. I gotta let off to shift. Wait, what am I doing? Shifting wrong gears now. All of a sudden, just forget how to shift.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left and turn left. Is this a turn? Well, I guess it is. Oh, and there's a light. Oh. Ooh, boy. That was a pretty aggressive stop. I hate turning and shifting at the same time. It's such a pain. The reason it's such a pain is because like I have to steer and then you shift. You move your hand over to the steering wheel, you press a button, you move your hand back to the shifter, and then you just have to keep going back and forth because well, I don't have any buttons on my shifter to get into any other gears. Like I don't have my splitter or the range at all. Oh wait, I'm not turning. What am I doing? Whatever, I'm just gonna run that light in front of the cop.
Turn left.
I thought that's where I had to turn. I looked at the map, saw that I had to turn, but I guess I didn't realize that I needed to turn. Oh, I guess I didn't really realize that I needed to turn at the next intersection. Oh, now I just gotta sit through another light, because I could have went through originally and probably been there already. Well, not been to the destination, but been closer. Oh, that one turned yellow. I can get ready. Probably don't need my wipers going as fast as I do. Actually, maybe I do. speed in here? 48. Okay, I will try to keep it around that.
Get ready to turn left.
I'm trying not to speed. I speed so much when playing with other people that I feel like I should
Turn
drive
left.
normally. It's kind of nice to drive normally sometimes. Oh wait, that's 6th gear. What am I doing? That's 2nd gear. That's 4th gear. There we go. As soon as I get into the city, just can't shift anymore. It all leaves.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's see.
Turn right.
How tight is this turn? Oh, it's kind of tight.
Good driving.
It's tight for a 9-axle trailer. At least this area is a lot bigger than the what I picked up at. What I picked up at was very, very narrow. Alright, take it as wide as I can. I need to be as straight as possible. If I overshoot it just a tad bit, and resend. Let me go over here a little bit just so I can bring it in a bit more. I think I'll be alright though. It looks like it's gonna be, for the most part, in line where I need it to be. Perfect. Let me turn the truck off with the brake on. Probably should have done it the opposite way, but whatever. Look at that. No damage at all. Perfect job. So this is what my truck looks like when it's not snowing and hard to see. You know, I like the model of this truck so far. I mean, I haven't seen any issues. I see a lot of trucks. You know, I test out quite a few trucks, and one thing that I notice with a lot of them is that the glass has weird reflections. But I'm pretty sure, I think it was this truck. In the description, it said that they did some editing to like the glass reflections. So that was really nice. That was one of the reasons I was like, yes, this must be a good truck if they fix the glass reflections. I don't know if it makes any sense me saying glass reflections, but some of them will just, they'll kind of reflect the ground and it'll block the view a little bit. They won't be like clear. So it just makes it harder to see. But yeah, I like this truck. And I'll leave it in the description where I got it. And I'll leave in the engine pack as well, so that if anyone wants to check out the engines that we use, very high-powered engines, I quite enjoy them. But anyway, that is going to be it for me driving the Kenworth T800 in a blizzard. So I'll see you guys in the next one.